Hello. So we have Gwen, Pied Piper, Pop and the Cursed King. Which would you say is the best here? I mean, none of these are bad, honestly. Cursed King I'd say is pretty okay. He has a pretty decent early game. Pop has a strong mid game. Pied Piper is just above average for animals. And I don't particularly like playing Gwen, honestly. I think I'm going to take Pied Piper this time around. But they're all, I think, about average. That's an interesting one. +2/+2 on a Mad Mim. Not too bad. Do you have a lock for this Poliwaggle here? I mean, it's a decent way to grow, isn't it? There's also a free +1 character, so perhaps we'll pick that over the the Poliwaggle. I just think to myself, it's very safe with a +2/+2 meme already in, and it might pay off. Oh wow, I'd say it's better. Now it's a 36 meme and a 33 familiar. Very above average start. Should I keep going with looking for this Poliwaggle? Possibly not. Possibly not. It might be better to just let it roll. Maybe I can find another familiar and then eventually combine them? If you can find a really big familiar, if you can create a really big familiar, then late game you can put it in a croc and let Burstin multiply it. I mean, I'm talking 50-50, 60-60 kind of thing. And then that could be a mighty large powerhouse for you. Unfortunately, considering he's got forbidden fruit, oh, here it is. I mean, don't mind if I do. Should I take this blind mouse? Considerations for it's buffed, +1/+1. Considerations against, next round level 3 things are appearing. What's the level 3 animal that we'd really like to see? A donkey? +1/+1? I suppose it's pretty useful for now. Unlikely to die in one shot to most things. I'll let it roll. I mean, blind mouse... yeah, I'll let it roll. Oh wow, that is mighty big. Must have got every sleep possible. Even so, it's still not enough. White Stag is another really good one. Is the 4/7 Prized Pig better than the White Stag? No, I consider White Stag so much better than Prized Pig. Do I though? There's the flip side of it. When I survive a brawl +2 gold, and I am kind of strong. So I will take it. In this particular instance, it almost pays for itself, I think. Especially since Skip is still level 3. This turn his XP is not doing much for him. And he obviously has less characters than I. So I should be able to beat him, I think. Let's see. I think so. I think it's very likely that I beat him. Should I have a lock for White Stag and Trojan Donkey? No, I don't think so. If I already had one, then it would be a different story. Oh wow. Well, even so, it is my win. And Pig basically pays for itself. It gave me back 2 gold. Quite nice. Oh, and there's Turkish Delight. I mean, I'm not taking this Kitty Cat Purse, it's silly. I am taking this though. And I suppose this Water Reef is fine? It's okay? Oh, more XP. Don't mind if I do. There's also 2 Ogre Princesses and this Blind Mouse. I'm not sure I want the Ogre Princesses. It's level 4 already. Well, not really. Everybody is 1 XP from 4. But I'm going to be 4 and 3rd next round. so by the time I can actually upgrade her, it's not likely to be very relevant. There's also the idea that level 3 artifacts are quite good. If you can find map maybe. Crystal Ball and Merlin's Hat are also nice, although they're less nice perhaps with animals than other strategies more reliant on buffing a particular character like the Good Boy, Ashwardam, you know the drill. But Turkish Delight, definitely very nice. That's the second XP in a row. Such a huge advantage. It's basically skip for 8 gold. These two are mighty big, but the rest, are subpar in comparison. Which means it's my win and Pig gave me 4 gold. This was the situation to pick Pig, definitely. Now that we're level 4, I think we should just roll and try to find something better. I could have had Blind Mouse upgraded, I do think. Might be a missed opportunity. If I upgrade, I'm missing one character. I could instead buy a donkey or something similar. No, I could buy Queen of Hearts. There's quite a bit of evil around here. 4. 4 is +8 +8. It's 10, 11. It's not too bad. And we are fighting first place. Chances of Pig giving me value are quite low. Giving them value, more likely. So we'll replace Pig with Queen of Hearts. And... buy the familiar next turn. Who knows? We may just end up with a big enough familiar, especially if we don't see too many animals, but do see the book, the monster book. Because that's how you do more spells without artifacts, which we don't seem to get. Then again, we might get locked chest or something. Even though there's no triples yet, this is going to be my first, I'm still relatively happy with my power levels right now. I mean, we lost once to that guy who used Forbidden Fruit. Apart from that, we've won every round, or tied at least. That was the best hit possible. That's also very good for me. Definitely my luck in this game. And it's still going to an extent. Even so, I couldn't win. This is just too large. He definitely enjoys this win. Well, on the other hand, do I just buy Dark Contract or perhaps Spinning Wheel? I think Spinning Wheel, because Dark Contract is great if you don't have any specific strategy in mind, but we are incentivized to try and go animals the entire way. We only have 2 animals right now, so this Bearded Vulture is perhaps not as relevant, and we are hitting on 5. I'll still take it, I think. And just place it here as an evil character, and just to buff Queen of Hearts. It will also benefit from these two dying and grow a little bit, should I be lucky enough. Take this Lightning Bolt? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I grow by 2/2 every time I use a spell, and it's going to be quite helpful to keep Miri down and try and lock him out of the game. I mean, I'm basically guaranteeing that I won't end last by getting this guy out of the way, hopefully. There's also the idea that if you're very low on life, he's last place right now and below 20, then you're desperate for short-term gain, which means you try to bulk up as much as possible, grow to be as strong as possible. And with Miri, Gingerbread Knights are very likely. Oh, it doesn't have them. Amazing. I thought having 2 14/14s or something is quite likely, standing over there and being quite menacing to my relatively smaller draft. But it does not look like... Wait, well, how's the math looking? Ah, it looks like exact tie. Fewer animals, then this is quite a nice addition. Replacing this Mim with a Spork is also not bad. Should I? Or should I keep rolling? I'll replace. Not too bad, but not really necessary. 2 Robin Woods. There's also another Queen of Hearts if I want her. I was always honestly trying to go more animals, try and find bears and flies and maybe more pigs. These 3 in particular, because I was looking forward to level 6 very much, meaning I felt as though I'm in a fine position and I don't need to worry too much about short term. Then again, I might be wholly wrong if we lose this one, so perhaps I will lock. And if we lose this one, I could try going 2 Robin Woods, replacing this Water Wraith and perhaps this Bad Billy Gruff, with 2 Robin Woods to sit here, those 2 first spaces, and give a lot of value to my team. It's a medium-sized ranged character that takes away the opponent's attack and gives it to something of yours. Very valuable in many ways. Okay, not perfect value, but still. We killed the donkey, the annoying donkey. Bit of a waste, 15 attack going nowhere. Then again, my 2 stacking characters are too large to fail here. Since we did not lose, I think I'll skip those mid-game characters. You could say this is a setup for trees, but we are far more inclined... Oh, here's a fly, and the 3rd Robin Wood, interesting. This is 2 spells, so it's 4/4. It's not too bad. 1 mana gives something 4/4 permanently and do a little spell. Sure. Now, Wombats in Disguise, it's actually a viable pick for your Burstine games, if you can get it upgraded and then put in a Croc. Now, that means that you want it upgraded probably before. You don't want to waste gold on something like this at 6. There's 2 of them here, so it's a possibility, definitely, for me to do so. It's not bad either. It's really not bad. The question is, do I want to invest 10 gold into something that's going to take a while to produce any value at all? Let's bet on it. I haven't seen it happen in so long, I'm eager to try it out, see if it's as good as I remember. That's a very early Ashwood Elm. Is that 2 Truelove's Kiss, or a Polywoggle on 4 that was then Truelove Kissed? I'm not quite sure. That tree gave him immense value, truly impressive. It is still my win though. Here's the 2nd, and now we were looking for a 3rd. And there it is. There's all sorts of things here, but we're just going to take this guy. Oh wow, Hand of Midas or Monkey's Paw? Monkey's Paw is one of the best animal treasures. +5/+5 to everything that spawns is quite nice when multiplied by Burstine. I think we'll take it over Hand of Midas because we don't know what we get later on. I'm taking this Bad Billy Gruff out and replacing, yeah, like so. That's very nice, 19, 14, and gives it double. So it gives it 38, 28 bonus. And then there's another +5/+5 from Monkey's Paw. Kind of crazy, if I'm honest. Let's make it crazier. It's also a +2/+2 for a familiar. So we are quite happy with what we've just gotten, really. Singing Souls is definitely a strong artifact for Slay and for level 5, let's say. Early game in short. Then again, look at this ridiculous rotten apple tree. Ah, 3 pigs. I'll take it. These are all animals now. And the Bowser doesn't need you to spawn an animal just for an animal to die. So it's quite nice. I don't plan on upgrading it though. Here's the Burstine, excellent. There's also Echo Wood, which we want, but we can't afford right now. There's only 4 gold. So we'll take this spell instead. And I guess we'll sell Queen for Egg, just making space for another character to appear. We're not doing badly at all. In fact, on the contrary, we are doing very well. We are one of the 2 only level 6 in the entire game, so since we only bought 2 XP I believe, we are on par with Skip, who also hasn't bought any XP unless he was level 6 last turn. I did not notice. Didn't think to check. HP is very strained on these bottom of the charts guys. 1, 4 and 7, even 10 isn't much, you can easily die in 1 round. Then 16, 21, 23, 33. Yeah, definitely can see just how dominant we were this entire game. And since we've gotten so strong so early, especially if we luck out and get Wombats in Disguise to proc 3 big pigs, or perhaps Princess Peep. There's also just Black Cat even. Okay, that was lucky for me. That the character that gets hit by Duza was already neutralized. That is a very interesting. I mean, +2/+2 permanently for everything I buy. Don't mind if I do. And I think he spawns a bunch of stuff now? I don't think he'll get to attack again, unless this thing dies to the book or something. Yeah, since the fly did not die, I'm not getting another +2/+2. But I shouldn't be greedy, it's good enough as it is. I am taking the Echo Wood. It's going to be very nice here. I'm afraid I don't have any space for you, good boy. Should I? No, perhaps not. There's all sorts of... we'll take it, obviously. There's no support bonuses, but Ambrosia is very interesting. I can move these around if I upgrade one of them. It's a very large upgrade for me momentarily. Then there's the choice. Do I let Bearded Vulture grow a bit from these guys? And each time it grows, Echo Wood grows as well. Or perhaps I just take this Spoko. It's an 8/8 ranged and it gives 5 attack to these. And they spawn things and give stats to them as well. Both have merit, I think. Just a question of how much. 1, 2, 3, and then another 3, maybe 6 animals. It's 18/18. Whereas this way, I'll leave it this way, I think. And because of +5 on the little pigs multiplied by Burstine is very nice. Well, it's fine. That's a very strange placement. I'd put one of the ranged first and let the pumpkin be second. No, be the second to last, so that anything popping out of the pumpkin is affected by Oni Tyrant. That's the way to do it. Well, never mind, Oni Tyrant is dead. Yeah, there's no competition. I mean, I have a 200-200 waiting on the back lines here. Definitely no competition. Ah, 3 bears. I mean, it was bound to happen that Baby Bear will be replaced. Not Baby Bear, that Familiar, sorry, will be replaced. I mean, I really like this one, and I will even upgrade next round. In the meantime, I can take this spell, and I can also sell Vulture, buy this. It's fine. 32, but think about it. Each time a bear pops out, the next one is a 9, it's 22, and that's already put together as much stat as Familiar has. And then 6/6 is 13/13 multiplied, it's 26/26 on top of that. Not to mention H1 buffs Echo Wood. It's just really good. Should I do it this way then? I might have, but the problem is a dragon can kill both Bursting and Echo Wood, and that would be the end. Do I ever Baby Bear instead of this guy? Probably not, because it's upgraded. And because I have an empty space. Even if it's upgraded, if you don't have an empty space, I'd still take the Baby Bear. But it's just one round, and then Baby Bear is also upgraded. It's very nice. I wonder what kind of level 5 artifact I can still get that's relevant for us. Oh wow. Well, the guy definitely has enough dragons. And it's a tie. I need to increase the health of my backline if I'm ever to win this. Or perhaps get a tree. There's no support monsters. Hand of Midas is interesting. No, I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, it'll be 47 or something, so it won't take long, but it's probably a waste. An upgraded fly? Such a big waste, too. I'm not going to bother now. That's exactly what I was looking for. I can sell 2, 3 if I need to, but I can't get the last one. Well, it's not true. I can get rid of a Time Flies for it. Is it worthwhile? 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, the loss of the fly is something, but on the other hand, this upgraded Bursting is going to be amazing. I think I should do it. One turn earlier, sure. And with the Echo Wood in between, because Bursting does more than the Echo Wood, or rather, the Echo Wood does nothing without 2 Burstings, without either of the Burstings. This thing only pops out 1, and this 2, so for 3 big pigs to actually be relevant, Wombats being first is probably better. I wish I could find a croc to put this thing in. Also, I'd like to upgrade the health of my Bastings somehow if I can. That's a little sad, but it's not much. My Bastings attacking random stuff is a bit sad though. Wow. That's very nice. The spirit, I mean. I guess it's dangerous if the enemy is too weak as well. I mean, if my front lines don't die and then the Burstings get attacked, or else they attack into the enemy, then I could easily lose. If only my Bastion was always this big, I'd be in no fear of any dragons. Alas, it is impossible. Another bear, don't mind if I do. No, attack is not relevant for me. Ah, the croc, excellent. Do I put the 3 big pigs in a croc, or do I put this in a croc? I think putting this in a croc is the best decision I can make. The question is, what do I sell? Do I actually sell a baby bear? I mean, the baby bear is only 3, this thing is 4, if you consider. Basically this is 3 summons, but this requires space that the baby bear does not. I'm not sure. On the other hand, it's much better if you can find a second croc. Do I just leave things be? I mean, if I could replace Wonky's paw, then putting an additional character wouldn't be bad. But at that point the pigs are not as good. Should I waste? How much am I wasting? I'm wasting 4 gold if I waste. I'll waste 4 gold. I'll waste 4 gold. I really want to put Croc on Wombats. It makes it so much better. Oh wow. That was really sad. If only it was an animal, I'd be in a much better shape. I need this Cupid to die, thank you. Now, what am I afraid of even? The pumpkin? The pumpkin's the only thing that can turn this around. It needs a Duzo or something to hit this. Ah, Duzo is gone. I win. Mathematically impossible to lose. Wait, how many? Never mind, I take it back. That's way too many. Seriously, 3 times? So she was upgraded, so it's 6, right? Oh, this is ridiculous. Really? Fine, here's my overpowered move. I'd replace Pied Piper given the opportunity, but... do I take another Bursting? I mean, theoretically it's very good. If I can upgrade the Bursting, I'd have a level 6 artifact, which could be Singing Swords, very nice. And also I could move the Echo Wood to stand here and be upgraded as well. So we are quite happy to buy this Bursting. I'm wasting so much gold every turn. On the other hand, it's better than the worst problem to have, which is I'm wasting all my gold every turn because I'm rolling and I'm finding nothing. There's also this 3 big pigs I might have overlooked to mention, but honestly it's not very relevant. We already have one and it's difficult enough to make use of it. Is the 5-5 and everything even better than another bear? Questionable, right? No, I will leave it this way. We're fighting against the guy with the dragons, so 1320 is much safer than the alternative. He had 2 dragons, I think. If you upgrade them into 1, it's going to be quite... yeah, 28, huh? Now, if this monkey paw was not there, I would have been very sad. Oh wow! My largest character that was going to spawn an immense character inside it, especially if it was an animal and got multiplied again, got hexed. Despite the stroke of luck on his side, he's no match for me. So I'm going to keep rolling. I have such a health advantage that I'm quite comfortable. Sure, it's not like 1 gold difference now makes any sense. Should I try and buff Echo Wood? I mean, it'll be beyond lightning, that's all. Perhaps it's not worthwhile. I should probably keep the spell in case of a croc. Putting 3 big pigs in a croc is amazing. 33 multiplied by 9, I think it is. Is it 9 or 6? I should keep a lookout to see just how is it multiplied. Because I never remember if these multiply each other or add on to each other. Let's see. The bear is supposed to spawn an 8-8. The 8-8 gains 5 from this, and then another 6 from these. No, 8 because this is upgraded. So 21. Now, 21 could either be multiplied by 6 or 9. We'll see. Is this 21 180 or 188, or is it 21 multiplied by 6, so 126? Ah, that's a big shame. Well, at least the second attack was lucky for me. And I think that's all I needed, really. For the second Cupid to not destroy my second Vestin, and then it's my game. Yeah, there's a Cupid and an Oni Tyrant, but no. Even a Hex. That's about as good as you could have asked for, thereabouts. You could have had, let's say, Dusar and Apple Tree to ruin me a bit further, but it was pretty lucky all in all, I'd say. He got a Hex, he got a Cupid, he killed one of the Vestins at the beginning, he was the first to attack. I was definitely the favorite in that one by quite a margin. And there you have it, animals being ridiculous, really. And didn't even take any special artifacts, +5 on everything is about the bonus that Grandma gives, incidentally. Something like Singing Sword is so much superior, but it was more than enough. Thanks for watching, you can like, comment or subscribe, and I will see you next time.